Hello guys, so today we got another KZ in-ear monitor to review. This time we got the KZ ZSE, which are a really cheap offering. This can be had at like $4 or $5 in a promotion, and we got this from GearBest. So if you wanna check this out, go on the link on the description below. So these are really cheap headphones. They possess a dual dynamic driver design. So let's see what two cheap dynamic drivers can do. So the box is really simple. We can see that this is the version with the mic, and we got the same box as the KZ ZS5, so let's open it up. So here we have the KZ ZSEs, and once you open up the box, you see that they have a manual or a user guide, so be sure to read it or not. I'm not your father. So we got here the KZ ZSEs, but we're gonna try to take them off. They have a really interesting design. Here you can see one of the drivers, the other one is here. The same thing for this side. And we got the usual KZ tips. And the cable is really good. It's a 90-degree angled tip ring sleeve jack, which means you can use this with your iPhone, your Android, etc. I'll tell you if the mic works on Android or not. And we got here the usual tips in the small and large size, but let's go and do a closer look at the in-ear monitors first. These are the ZSEs. As you can see, they have a translucent shell that lets you see it inside. We got some vents on the back to release pressure. We got like a good strain reliefs as well. Like the cable is decent. It's one of those rubbery cables that you expect to find on these kind of in-ear monitors. It kind of resembles the ATE one, but there's not much to say about it. Like these just look like generic in-ear monitors. They have the particular fact of having two drivers. I'm not sure how that will affect the sound. So up next we're going to tell you how they sound, their isolation and their comfort. So see you in a bit, guys. Well, hello, so now we're going to talk about the comfort and isolation of these in-ear monitors. So the ZSE are really comfortable because they have this pill-like shape, which means that you can lie on the side while using them. And they aren't really intrusive, so these are good for wearing them with the cable down. You won't be able to use them wearing the cable over your ears, and the cable is a bit microphonic, so you might not like that. As for isolation, since they have these vents, they are not the most isolating in-ear monitor like the ZS5, but they will do just fine with a little bit of music for your daily commute, which you won't be able to hear the outside noise. Talking about the sound signature, the sound signature is clearly dark, with a big emphasis on the bass, because these are dual dynamic drivers, so that is expected, where the bass kicks hard and goes deep. But the main thing about these is that the bass, while going hard and hitting deep, it takes a little bit to decay, so these are not the fastest in-ear monitors I've heard, but bear in mind these are only €5, so you can't expect much. But because these are a dark sounding in-ear monitor, the mids are recessed, the vocals sound well enough. Like, these are relatively harmless in-ear monitors because you can listen to anything that you throw at them without any kind of issue, and they won't harm you because they have like a really laid back sound signature. The highs, like I've said before, you hear the cymbals nicely, but once again, since they are not emphasized, you don't really hear them much, so even with badly recorded music and badly mastered music, you won't have an issue with the ZSE. This makes the ZSE a perfect daily driver for people that aren't into in-ear monitors, because this cost about €5 on GearBest, like I've said, which means you can just buy them for people, like for your colleagues or whatever, because these make a perfect gift for winter. And since the Christmas is coming, these make a nice gift because they have a sound signature that everyone should like, even if they have a bit of a dark sound signature. But these make everything nice to listen to regarding the price, because obviously I still prefer the ATE for under $10, because the ATE has a more special sound. It has that sweet and warm sound that is really pleasant to listen to. These just have a more dark sound signature, and I don't enjoy them as much, but these are also good in what they do. And they also have a mic, so if you value that, it's a nice addition. So all in all, the ZSE are nice dark sounding headphones for just €5. And for their build quality, you can buy one of these just to have in your bag, and I'm sure they will last a while. So if you have any doubts about the ZSE or just want to know more, I also have my Edify review on the description. So, and if you have any questions, just let me know and I'll be back for a new video soon. See ya.